Hi and welcome in London, England, to follow the London Chess Classics. We are right here in front of the Buckingham Palace. There was the changing of guards, so we will follow, of course, the London Chess Classics with the wonder kid Magnus Carlsen leading the tournament with 3 points out of 4. The second player for the moment is Vladimir Kramnik with 2.5 out of 4. We saw that during the first game Magnus Carlsen won this decisive battle, probably for the title. It's a very symbolic tournament for the young Norwegian. If he wins this tournament, he will probably be the first in the world with the rating. He has now some reserve points, so this is a very important tournament for Magnus Carlsen. We have a lot of English players, of course, in this tournament, as David Howell, Luke McShane, Nigel Short and Michael Adams. We have also the Chinese player Ni Hua. So after 4 games we have one leader. Also Hikaru Nakamura yesterday made a draw with Magnus Carlsen. Hikaru Nakamura was very close to win this game against the young star. We will follow, of course, the end of the tournament with a lot of interviews, impressions and analysis of the games. So Magnus, can you say some word about this game? It looked always a bit better for you, and suddenly on the 40th move it's already done.
Yes, I think I had a slightly suspicious position after the opening. I spent a lot of time. Then he didn't choose the sharpest continuation, and then I sort of took over the initiative. Mm-hmm. And I think it was still maybe possible to hold until he played b3, because then my bishop has too much scope, and he's and all these pawns are falling.
What was the trick? It was king g8 to avoid all these checks?
Yeah, king g8 was a good move, but he should not have kept the king on f3, because then after b5 he cannot play queen b6 because of bishop takes e4 and winning the queen. So I don't know if that's what he missed or not. But if he keeps the king on e2, I think he should be. Then that should be just a draw, because if I don't see how I can make progress. Maybe queen d4, but then he waits king f2 or something.
So probably it would have been draw.
Yes, but I think he was already then discouraged by the fact that things had been that the game had been taking a wrong turn for him.
Okay, thank you.
Can you describe your feelings out of the opening?
I don't know. I was worried at first because I was behind in development, but I also have some long-term advantages which I was trying to exploit.
So you played quite a tough game today. You looked like a bit on pressure, and especially on the 40th move where you played with 4 seconds left on the clock. What were your general impression about the game with Nigel?
I was sort of short of time, and then I had like 3.5 minutes on move 40, and everything was more or less clear. Well, he played sort of a strange move, g5, because bishop d2 is just an easy draw, and this e6 looks, well, it's hard to know. I mean, it's also a draw, but looks a bit risky for him, and sometimes you have too much time and you just let the clock tick too far now. But in general, he had a good position, but maybe I was holding the position. I played out of the opening, just lost the thread, didn't go with my first instincts, and then got some problems. So that was about it, I guess.
Are you satisfied with your tournament so far?
I guess I'm playing okay, but 5 draws somehow would be nice to find a way to win a game, but it's very tough here. Just in general, the players are strong, and most people are playing very solid, actually, in general, not making many mistakes. So I had a big chance to win the game against Nakamura. Otherwise, I can't really complain very much.
Okay, good luck for the rest. Thank you.
Thanks.
As you heard on the interview, Magnus Carlsen won once again. It was a bit lucky at the beginning, but finally Magnus Carlsen outplayed Ni Hua. Behind me, the 2 heroes of the day, Luke McShane won over Nakamura, and Vladimir Kramnik finally saved a very tricky endgame against David Howell. The 2 number 1 in England, Nigel Short and Michael Adams, made draw. Still 2 games to play. Magnus Carlsen has now 11 points according to the Sofia rules, and Vladimir Kramnik only 8 points. The Russian GM has absolutely to win tomorrow to try to catch the Norwegian player. See you tomorrow for another report.
Was it another bishop e3? Yeah, well we need move 1, 2,